The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Taiwan considers allowing Filipino workers to apply for permanent residency. Taiwanese Foreign Minister Joseph Wu said discussions on the matter are already underway. If approved, OFWs will be allowed to stay for a longer period of time in the country. Wu notes that Filipino workers have become an integral part of the Taiwanese society. Meanwhile, Taipei has yet to decide on the extension of visa exemption program, which ends this month. Wu said it would be better if the Philippines reciprocates the initiative for Taiwanese people. And still on Taiwan, Foreign Minister Wu says Manila and Taipei should think about possible security ties. Speaking to the Philippine Star, Wu stated that both countries can benefit from Coast Guard and disaster response cooperation. He also noted that it would be best for the state claimants in the South China Sea to enter into peaceful research and joint development of natural resources in the area. Wu is also optimistic of improved ties under the Marcos administration, saying Taiwan will be ready for cooperation talks with the Philippines if the government is willing to engage.
This is one area that we think we should think about the benefit of security cooperation. We should think about the water mass the Philippines occupies, and think about the need for a more powerful Coast Guard, more Coast Guard cooperation with Taiwan. As long as there's a desire on the part of the Philippines, Taiwan will be there to work together with the Philippines. The fact that Taiwan is a democracy and the Philippines is also a democracy, we share the same values, and this is a very good basis for the two countries to work with each other.
Some 500 persons deprived of liberty from the New Bilibid prison have arrived at the Iwahig prison in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. They are the first batch to be transferred to regional prisons as part of the decongestion and closure plan for NBP by 2028. Around 50 female PDLs from the Correctional Institute for Women in Mandaluyong were also included, as well as 120 jail personnel relieved from duty due to minor cases. Since
up to 2028, hopefully mailabas na natin lahat yung nakaando sa New Bilibid, kasi nga yung Muntinlupa, it has become more of a commercial facility rather than a prison facility.
Since the transferred individuals were mostly from Palawan, Katapang is confident that these prisoners will not try to escape. Around 7,500 PDLs are slated to be transferred to various penal farms in the country. Bucor aims to complete this transfer from 2024 to 2027 before commencing the conversion of the NBP compound into a smart city by 2028.
Nagdagdag naman ako ng gwardiya, and hopefully hindi na sila tatakas dahil kasama na nila yung pamilya nila. Paano pa sila tatakas?
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The Education Department is set to implement a new K-10 curriculum in July. According to DepEd, the agency has already laid out the necessary changes for the curriculum up to the 10th grade level. All that's left to do now is to iron out the policy guidelines for the new curriculum. DepEd says it will also consult the public before implementation.
We are just completing also the policy guidelines on its implementation because we are looking at the 2025 implementation of the new curriculum.
The Philippine Embassy in Saudi Arabia has rescued several stranded Filipino pilgrims in Musdalifa following reports of heat exhaustion. Musdalifa is located near Mecca, where Hajj pilgrims offer their prayers. Millions of Muslims make the trip to Mecca yearly. This year, Saudi statistics state that nearly 2 million people joined the pilgrimage. In a statement, the embassy said it has called on Saudi authorities as well as local ambulance services to respond to the situation. The embassy has yet to issue details on how many Filipinos were stranded and how many needed medical attention. While the country waits for the official declaration of the onset of El Niño from Pagasa, the agency has identified areas that will most likely bear the brunt. Pagasa says dry conditions could prevail in 28 provinces. These are the yellow-coded areas you're seeing on your screens right now. These are northern Luzon, provinces like Cagayan, Central Visayas, the Zamboanga Peninsula, and Bangsamoro provinces in Mindanao. Dry condition refers to 2 consecutive months of below normal rainfall, while a dry spell would mean 3 straight months of below normal rainfall. All these areas in orange will likely experience that. You have the Ilocos region, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Metro Manila, Mimaropa, Iloilo, and Leyte. Camarines Sur and Southern Leyte could also experience drought, which could last for up to 5 months. Pagasa says this forecast is still subject to change. However, it could serve as a starting point for LGUs in preparing for the El Niño that's expected to hit soon.
Titingnan din natin uli kung ano ba yung mga probinsya ang still pini-expect natin na may kakulangan sa ulan. Doon natin i-reassess uli ito, yung mga probinsya. Pwede madagdagan o pwede mabawasan base din sa magiging kondisyon ng ating tropical Pacific kasi doon nagmumula yung ating El Niño.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us again at 9:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News. All sides, all the time.